Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to create a Venn diagram into your Google Slides. So I'm going to go to this page right here. I added a blank one. And this is the title. Of course, you just insert same way a text box into it. And then once you've inserted your text box, you can move it around. And when you get you'll know, well, it's maybe because I have this up so high. You can drag and drop everything so you can see it. So let's see. There's the whole slide. Maybe it was that. You want to see that line in the middle. Now you know it's centered. So you're going to go to insert again. You're going to use the same thing, diagram. It's going to come up here over the side. A Venn diagram is under relationship. So if you choose that and you want it to say 2 as well, and you can choose whichever color you want out of these choices. So let's just go ahead and choose, let's say green this time. And I'm going to then find this one right here. Now it doesn't look like a Venn diagram yet, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So you just click on it and it immediately inserts. Now, if you click on, we're going to get rid of one of these. And the reason why is because you want them to be the exact same. So you have to hold the shift bar down and always come from the side and you drag and drop it. I mean, you drag it out on the side there. Let's see, maybe a little bit bigger. It will make a perfect circle there for you. And then if you, again, click on it and get the little, you want that little cross. Oops, that's not supposed to be there. We want to Control C and then Control V to make a new one. And then it will show you that it's even. Okay, so here's your 2 circles. Now, once you have that, you're going to click on one of the boxes and you want to come up to here because this is the fill color. We're going to get rid of this green in the center and we're going to say transparent, and then there it goes away. And this text box, I get rid of mine because I make my own. It's just easier as I'm doing it. So I do transparent on this side and then I click on the text box and there's my 2 Venn diagrams. So then you just add your text box over here. This would be on one side, how it's different. Okay, your bullets are right here. You can count them or you can use the little actual bullets. Down here again, remember, is your directions. I'm pulling it up, but you'll be able to see it's just because I have my screen zoomed in so that you can see it better. So it says that you need to have 4 differences on each slide. So we want to make sure that we have 4 on this side, and then you do the same thing. I just usually copy and paste the same text box over here. Oops, that did not work like I wanted. If it doesn't work, just hit the back button and do it again. So Control C and then Control V. And it looks like it didn't work, but it actually did. And as long as, see, that's a little off. I'm a little bit, that shows you, that line shows you it's centered. It looks about right. And then you would want to come in here and do the same for the center one. Okay, and you can make you can always drag out a box and do. The only thing you can't, text boxes are fine to drag from any side, but any type of shape is not fine. You have to drag it with the shift bar and one of the corners. Anyways, then you just go ahead and you can draw here for the title of this one. And then you can copy and paste another text box over here. And we want it to be equal with that one. So see, now they're, oh, of course it didn't even make. So I'm going to do it again. I want a Control and a V. So there it is. Okay. Now it should be, they should both be here. Okay, that one's a little bit higher, so I'm going to bring it down, and I could type, and then I can, all I need to do is add something for here. I usually like doing it above it because really there's no room below it. So there's for the similarities, and then you can always drag and make a line here. And the way you do it is you start about here, and then you just bring it down like that. There's your line. And then I always make sure the line's black, and this shows that it's a straight line, and this one shows how thick you want the line. We want it to be a little bit thicker, so This is similarities. And remember, guys, if you misspell it, it will come up like that. You just click on it and then you right click and it shows you how to spell it. So there's no excuse for misspellings because the computer will fix it for you. And then all you do is you just bring it over there in the center. And same with this. Let's say differences left side. Of course, you want to say what you're actually comparing. And then this one would be differences right side. But if you go back into my actual example, you'll see that I called it old roller coasters of the past and roller coasters of the present. See how this one's off just slightly? You could just bring it down a little bit, but it's kind of hard to get them like exactly lined up. There we go. So these are lined up. You can always bold them, choose the font you want. You can do whatever you want. And then again, if you want, the bullets really don't work here. So I just, right next to the zero is a long line. The top one is you have to hit the shift bar, but it goes on the bottom. So you just want to hit that and it does the little dash. And then you could say, this is how they are the same. Now look at this. This is how they are the same. Now, does that look right? No. So all you have to do is you just have to come and pull. Whoops, you got to make sure you're on the right box, but just pull that out a little bit and it will make it work. And you don't want to skip a spot there. You just want to do it like that. And then you would go to the next period and then you would go to the next line and do your next one. This one's going to have to be also a smaller font to get all 4 of them in, because remember, you need 4, 4, and 4.